Yes, how's it going? Another video, slightly better on the consistency, but today's video, we're just going to talk about something that I've bought for my car, put it on, and actually wasn't expecting the difference it has made to the ride, the handling, and actually the car itself. It's absolutely been a game changer. Now, what I've done is I've bought some poly bushes, Powerflex ones. Absolutely, hands down, one of the best things I've bought for the car that blew my expectations, because I did not think that they would feel so different, change the handling of the car as much as they do. Obviously, there is an improvement that is advertised, and everybody who has them, hands down, will say, you know, money worth spending. But until it happens, you don't really understand what I mean. So I'm going to try and explain that to you now, go through kind of what it is, and then go from there. What I would say as well is, with these cars, you probably notice when you drive them, they're very, very crashy. Now, I've had them and I've changed the suspension springs to like e-back springs, which take the crashing away. But actually, poly bushing the bushes here on this FN2 Type R brought more of an improvement than the springs. So if I did springs and polybushed, fantastic. Polybushed coilovers, even better. So yeah, I'll show you what I've got. So again, this is the car, and this is kind of what I bought for it. So these kind of poly bushes, as you'll kind of notice, they're from kind of Powerflex for the FN2 Type R. Now you can get these for pretty much every single car going. Now bushes are not really like the suspension, but they're part of the dampening process, the suspension process. It's a linking part basically that does help with, you know, the ride stability, especially under pressure, and especially like the OEM kind of parts, and you know, all parts wear out eventually. And what I'll do is I'll show you actually what some worn bushes kind of look like. Right, so these are my old bushes. That's the state they're in. Now, they're not the easiest to kind of do and change. As you can see, these have had to kind of be burnt out. But if you imagine, you know, these sit on the rear arms of the car and basically absorb, you know, a lot of impact and reduce a lot of the impacts and crashing that you would get from general road driving. Now, when you kind of look at these cars, you look at them and you think, you know what, they're actually nice. You know, they're proper nice, but they look a lot newer than they are. Now, this is, you know, 10, 12 years old. Oh, dog running through there. So over time, you know, all these parts, they're going to wear. And what I recommend is, when your parts start to wear, you know, do a natural progression. You know, Dave CTR always talks about it, like, you know, when things, you know, modding is expensive, but, you know, when things start to go on the car, just replace. You're going to replace them anyway, so just replace them with like upgraded bits. So yeah, I just got these. These were on eBay, about 80-90 quid. And then obviously paying to fit them. But yeah, you can get them from kind of the powerflex.co.uk website as well. And I can highly recommend how they change the feel of the car. So just a kind of a closer look at them. That's what your bushes look like. Obviously they've seen better days, but you know, like all the movement in there, it's like a big absorber. But yeah, that's them. And this one, yeah, don't look great, do they? But just to give you a look, and I'll show you now what they look like under the car. Okay, so just to kind of show you what they kind of look like on the car and where they go. So as you'll see, that's where they go, fit in there. Now what I am going to do is I am going to get them done on the front as well. So hopefully you can just see a little bit better as to how they get fitted, where they sit. But yeah, that's it, literally all it is. And you know, it's one of those parts. There is one on the other side, but I can't bother jacking it up. And then I'm going to get them now all around on the car because the difference is just incredible. Right, okay, so there we have it. One way of, you know, transforming the car a little bit more for you, improving the handling, the ride. Honestly, I can't tell you just how much better it feels. I know I keep saying it, but if you're in doubt as to whether or not to get some for your car, whatever car it is, or whether it is like you know, an FN2 Type R, whatever, you know, just get it done, and you know, you're not gonna regret spending the money. So yeah, not the most interesting part. You can't see it from the exterior, and I think a lot of my modding in the early days was all about what other people saw the car as opposed to how I felt the car was. And yeah, so that's it. Until next time, keep it stealthy. See you on the next one.